Stop supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their career. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll drop to throw. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. will be caught by Brown. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run.
That was cheap.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, it's Henry. Big hole up the middle, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You lucky. Talk about fucking luck, dude.
And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Now for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Watson just beating the play clock. Dancing to his left.
Oh, no! Oh,
To the
no!
other side of the field.
And he picked it anyway.
His body and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to have the
Accepted.
football at their own 1-yard line.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Oh, come on.
Almost intercepted.
Take a step up, man.
Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw. Now Evans hit.
Oh, good drop. Oh, good fumble. Even better.
By the Browns. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
God damn it, Hunt.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On second down, it's Hunt. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Flushed out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun, and he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now, hold on a second.
Fucking get it anyway.
Decline that. Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing.
Wow.
This makes 0 sense.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on first down. Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Henry out of the pistol. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up past the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off around the 41.
All right, this is 3 times in the pocket red zone. Can we score? For the love of God.
That you have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Terrible throw! That's a terrible throw!
In the end end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't
Oh,
often
my
talk
Lord.
about. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Let's see what you got. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
To throw again on second down. Watson buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
56. 56. Check. Mike, 56.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Fuck.
Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board,
That's
but still
pathetic.
trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly
Got
does.
2 turnovers in the fucking red zone. We got 3 points out of it. Horrible.
Sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
Oh, give me that. Give me that.
No, you just throw that out the window.
They're faster.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Check down here for Henry.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, he's looking deep. He's looking deep. No.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Tennessee.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Fuck.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Hey, let's go.
And his guys will take over
Defense
at
playing
the 25
crazy.
line.
also remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 29, Watson. Flush to his right. And he's left with...
Fuck, give me a little more time.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Watson.
Oh, why did I throw that ball?
It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching
Shit open
for
anyway.
what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes.
3 turnovers.
Right? Just go right
0
at
points.
him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Derrick Henry. And he will score.
It's like we're not even there.
Titans. Derrick Henry.
I gotta see something real quick because this is getting out of hand. We're getting the turnovers, though. We just can't do shit on offense. That's the problem. Jesus. All right. Let's go. We need a score. We need a fucking score. Stop fucking around.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Check safety.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Wow.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Maybe a free play for Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On 2nd and a yard, Watson.
Oh, I thought he overthrew that.
His running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now a first down throw. Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's
Bro, there's no way Kevin Byard is that fast.
Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks.
That's 97 speed. He just ran by. There's no way he's that fast.
So here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They go play action here on first down. And now this is intercepted.
Defense is playing out of their fucking minds.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on.
Oh, I missed it.
Because when you
Perfect.
haven't done it before,
What a perfect way to end this half.
let's see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success.
How did he not fumble? That's a quarterback.
But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think
You're telling me that quarterback doesn't fumble on that?
Same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Back to throw now on first down. He dumps it off for Henry.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it a second down. They'll set up to throw.
This will go to Henry out wide.
They find some open field here. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Eric Ebron with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God. That's Julio Jones that just dropped that.
He doesn't drop
Oh, this game is crazy right now.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense.
Watson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
Oh, where are you going?
To the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Oh, man.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Watson looks to throw again. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Fucking running for my life on every play. Good Lord.
Getting the running backs involved in the passing game because they line him up out in the slot to the right, and they're hoping he won't get accounted for, and he's not. Turns into big trouble for the defense, able to work his way free, and turns it into a big play.
On 1st down, Watson swings this out for Hunt. And he'll go down at the 28. Not much there, only a yard. They'll run with Hunt. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
But incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same
Oh
things
my
over
God.
and over. Some do. But
He literally just stood there.
And then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll go down, but not
That was a
before
perfect
getting
defense.
inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
What the fuck is going on?
Eric Ebron, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right
I'm
down
literally
the middle.
mashing X, and he's just ran right by him. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken
Slowest route ever.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play that time for Cleveland.
The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Faking the give, now Watson. Nowhere to go here, he lost the football.
Why are you running away from the ball?
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Jacob Phillips
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
A give to Henry.
How does he get sucked into that block?
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
The Titans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Fucking wide open. Where are you? That's a tight end. Why is he so open?
That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Pressure
Wide open. Jesus Christ. Block the end.
His way in for the sack. Now it's Watson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And it's caught by Hooper. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
God damn. Fucking slow-ass animation. Throw the ball.
And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
He was open 3 yards ago. Fucking throw it.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
In this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And